Jeff, and we're at a Peddlers Mall in Hillview, Kentucky. And today's guest, a two for one. We got Jamie Utley and Austin Baker. What's up, y'all? Hey.
Hi. Hey, man. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming in, y'all. You know, we're gonna have fun. You know, is there anything that you guys are looking for in particular while we're browsing around?
Expired Pringles.
Ooh.
Yeah. I once paid $40 for a pallet of expired Pringles from Mexico. Greatest find I've ever found.
Nice.
Leftover antibiotics would be nice too, but
And like Dayquil.
Yeah, Dayquil. Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. I like Dayquil.
I'm sure there's a whole booth full of
Yeah,
them.
it mixes good with vodka.
Oh. What about you, dude?
Probably 2020 Farmer's Almanac, just to check the weather for this year and all that.
Nice. An almanac.
Almanac.
What the hell is an almanac?
Oh, jeez. It's like a book that predicts the weather, I guess. I think.
Nice. All right.
Put me in a tough spot there. I thought everybody knew an almanac.
But wouldn't 2020 be like at a bookstore instead of? I mean, I'd see if you're finding like 1988 or something. But
Yeah, you're probably right. You know, I probably should just leave.
That's right. Well, that's good. Jamie, let's go inside. Hey, how about you guys come join me? All right, fellas. In February, right?
February.
You guys got a show, right?
you do too, right?
Am I?
Yeah, you're on it.
Nice.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
You're right. February 6th through 8 at the Caravan on 1250 Bardstown Road. You can catch the three of us and Will McKenzie.
Yeah.
And you know what? For your viewers, I'll give away free tickets.
Oh.
Yeah, just email me at jamie@jamieutley.com.
JamieUtley.com. Do we have a ticket?
We do.
Oh. Get a good zoom in on that without the tape.
Teacher Appreciation Week.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate the teachers.
Mm-hmm.
So you pumped about the show then?
I am, man. Anytime you get stage time, it's a good time. And then just being at the Caravan, great club in our city. So, yeah, pumped up.
Pumped, dude.
Always be with Jamie.
Pumped.
We're all freaking pumped, dude.
Totally pumped.
And there's
I'll be oh yeah, we're gonna talk.
yeah. Well,
Oh. And they can stick around after second show Saturday for the Falcon Crest 1 release party.
Ooh.
Yeah,
A
I just
release
made
party.
that up. That's gonna be awesome.
I
I
haven't heard about this yet. So.
I just came up with it. Yeah.
Nice, dude. Now, by any chance, are you going to be wearing something like this on the show?
No, I'm more of a t-shirt sort of guy.
Mm.
I'm a t-shirt sort of guy, and I don't think that this would fit.
Well, that one might not, but
Might not.
but yeah, I guess you're right. I suppose you're right.
See, I've got a lot of body hair, so I feel like that with the body hair probably would not accumulate too well and mix. That's a lot of itching. And wash in cold water, 100% acrylic.
Interesting that they have to tell you that this pole is not for sale. How many people came through here and was like, I don't really need any fake animal skins, but this pole that doesn't even have a purpose, has zero purpose, but they won't let you buy it.
Well, too bad. I wonder if we can find an aisle that sells PVC pipe.
Maybe.
Let's go. Well, there's people we're in the way of, so let's get it. Happy birthday. Happy Austin. So, man, I know that you've before. Nice, dude. Nice. You gonna get that, man?
I might. I've been wanting to go to a monster truck show. What do you think about monster truck shows?
Man, I think. Well, first off, it's a monster truck rally, not no show.
I think they should be regulated.
You think so? Well, I think the way that things are going in today's society, that they're going to start telling us to wear earplugs during the monster truck rallies.
That'd be ridiculous. Who would do that?
Well, they're already making us do.
Wow, that's where peanut allergies come from.
Well, if that's any noise at a monster truck show, then actually I kind of agree. We do need earplugs if that's what it is.
Well, damn it, man. Well, dude, when you've how long have you been doing comedy? A couple years, right?
I'll be 4 years next month.
4 years.
4 years.
Now, what did you do? Like, were you always like a funny guy?
I feel like I was always like the class clown in school. You know, that's the cliche answer. I like to be in the center of attention, and you know, school was kind of boring, so whatever to make the other students laugh and friends laugh and all that. So I was always wanting to be outspoken. You know? Yeah.
Really?
So no, I wasn't never funny.
No, I can tell. You consider yourself a class clown, man?
Yeah, but only I was a class clown in my grade
Yeah.
because I have a brother that's actually the funny one in the family.
Funnier?
And he like always overshadowed me when he was around.
Was he
So
taller?
yeah.
Okay.
He was so my immediate friend group I was the clown, but overall, like when I started doing comedy, people are like, "You mean Danny's doing comedy, right?" Like, no, Jamie. So, yeah.
Think they cleaned that?
Oh, for sure, dude. No, that's
What could go wrong? What could go wrong?
$5 though. That's a good deal.
That is
That
a
is a
good
good
deal.
deal. That is a good deal. Austin, were you really class clown, man?
Yeah. I always wanted to be outspoken, and I wasn't afraid to get in trouble, and just whatever to do to get a laugh, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. I was like in this small Catholic school where everybody knew each other, and it was small classes, so you was around the same people every day for like 3 or 4 or 5 years,
Yeah.
however long middle school is, and so yeah, just whatever to get a laugh.
Jamie, I couldn't. I was going through. I was kind of stalking your Facebook, and I saw that you had some like pictures with Steve-O and Louis Anderson and Gilbert Gottfried.
Right.
Yeah, like who out of your it's 10+ years, right?
Right.
Who like stands out the most that you've
Man.
met,
That I've met.
Yeah.
That I've.
like kind of worked with or hung out with?
Who
or-
you know? What do you mean by stands out the most? Because it's like different.
Oh yeah. Well, I think I saw the picture of you and Steve-O together. My
Right.
first thought was this pre or post Steve-O, druggy Steve-O. You know?
Oh, this is post. Definitely post.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Me and him, like we hung out, went around town, went to coffee shops and stuff like that. It was kind of interesting hanging out with him because just the way everybody pauses, and you can feel them thinking, "Who's the other guy?" You know?
Everyone's like, I know that guy, but who's this guy he's with?
The weirdest experience though is driving in a car for hours with Gilbert Gottfried.
Was it?
That was bizarre because everybody knows that character, you know, when he's like, yeah,
Yeah.
but he would go in and out of it. Like he would start rocking and he'd like say something normal, and then it was just a weird thing.
Yeah.
And this went on for hours. It was bizarre.
Well, that's what one of my questions was, is because I saw that documentary that's about like his normal self, and I was just, you know, it must be weird to kind of go in that back and forth.
Yeah,
with
but like
that.
this was going from moment to moment. This wasn't, okay, it's time to go to work. Here's my character. This is a part of him that he didn't appear to be able to control in some ways.
That's weird.
It was very interesting.
Yeah. When was this? They
A couple years ago, 3 years ago, maybe.
gotcha, man. Cool.
I feel like this is kind of like that Steve-O moment when people are walking by and you're interviewing him and they're looking at me like, who is that other guy?
I don't think that's what
I
they're
don't-
wondering.
yeah,
I
I-
don't think that's what they're
I
wondering.
think they're wondering what the hell all of us are doing right now.
Look how important you would be if this was your chair.
That's a nice chair, dude.
It is a nice chair. I feel like I'm about to get roasted.
Roasted.
Look at this.
Roasted.
Boom, roasted. Pretty good. This jean jacket though, it looks like a woman. Yeah, it's a woman's, but it is kind of nice though. Man. Let's see if you can get in there. I think you can fit, dude. Commit, dude. Holy cow. So Austin, you in your 4 years of comedy there, is that Baby Yoda? Baby Yoda. That's like,
Well, like Leprechaun.
what's the longest, traveling that you had to do, man, or back and forthness or whatever?
Have to do? Well, the back and forthness, I guess. We would go up to Indianapolis Thursday, Friday, Saturday, back and forth.
Yeah.
Work a day, and then go up to Indianapolis, do a show, come back, work, go up to Indianapolis, work a show,
Yeah,
come back. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 days in a row. I went to Panama City to do some comedy there, but that's just because I was there.
Yeah.
And then went and did comedy. I mean, that's the longest I went,
So you're telling me like you have a Thursday show, so you work all day because you have a first shift job, right? So you drive up there, 2-hour drive, do a show, come back, work in the AM.
Yeah.
Just-
I'll probably go to work, sleep at work, sleep at the desk, wake up,
Yeah.
work.
Now, would you tell, like, Jamie, this is probably a question for you too, like newer comics or people who are looking into getting into this, being aware of, the like how can I word this? The obligation of driving out of town. How important
Driving
is
is
that?
part of it. If you want to get better, you got to take your act on the road. Doing your act in front of the same 20 comics over and over and over again doesn't exercise the muscles you need to be a great comic. So going on the road, and what he did, that's normal. That's what everybody has to go through. It's the people that aren't willing to do that that get stuck in the same place.
No, I'm the only comedian that's ever done that.
I did it way more than he did it.
Now, what do you think it is, like, that people aren't willing to?
I will say this. A club contacted me recently asking them to find them an MC, and I couldn't find somebody that I felt comfortable with going to MC. Like, people weren't willing to make the drive. I ended up having to go myself and doing it.
Oh, shit, man.
Yep. But, it's part of it.
I don't wonder, what do you think it is? People aren't just like, they just don't want to be tired the next day, or?
No, I don't think it's that. I think the culture has changed. I think the email slot, the MC slot isn't coveted as the way as it used to be because, some people, if they don't have a desire to play the road, then go MC a bar show without driving 2 hours and putting yourself through all the thing. But you talk to any comic that's a very successful comic, they spent years back-breaking, driving. Everybody's got a story about how I'm down in Florida and I caught a gig in Oklahoma and I had 24 hours to get there. It's brutal, man, but it's what you do.
Nice, man. Well, I appreciate you sharing that, man. All right.
So, what kind of misogynist bullshit is Raggedy Ann? I mean,
This boo. Why is that? Because we got precious moments. Precious moments are the devil. If you stare at them too long, a ghost will follow you home.
Precious moments?
Precious moments. Where? They're the devil, man. Precious moment. Figurines. Don't stare at them, dude. Don't stare at them. They're the devil, man.
Dallas.
He's gonna fuck around and get a ghost.
Oh, man, I kind of feel something a little different already, man. I'm kind of curious about, just because I don't have kids yet or anything, but what's some advice that you would give somebody who's like, hey man, I got a couple kids, I'm wanting to do comedy, but like how does one work out wife and kids and stand up?
That's pretty tough. I mean, it's just everybody's different, you know. It's your support group around you. I'm lucky enough to have my wife. You know, she supports me, and we got a pretty good, solid, you know, group of family. She knows this is what I like to do, and like it's something that I would pursue or would like to pursue and keep pursuing.
Mm-hmm.
We got good trust and good. She supports whatever I want to do. I support whatever she wants to do. I mean, it's just everybody's different. It's hard to tell somebody else.
So is there not like a breakdown, like, hey, I'm going to do comedy Thursday, Friday, Saturday this weekend, but maybe next weekend I'll spend it with the family, or is that just kind of 1 week at a time?
It's just 1 week at a time. What the schedule's going to be. Really, it's what comes up, and communication. Discussing each other's schedules and all that. That's it's all big.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, dude. I don't know. Do you guys think that this will help my act at all?
Dang.
I feel patriotic as hell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 4th of July show for sure.
You got lice.
Yeah.
Oh, you got lice.
I got lice now.
Or you gave it lice.
Yeah.
More likely the next person will be getting.
I thought this shirt
Will be
said.
getting lice.
I thought this shirt said little.
Little firecracker.
Firecracker.
Interesting, Jamie. You brought up a couple times, man, about like all the mics that like people have the opportunity to do.
Mm-hmm.
You think that's a pro and con at the same time, like as a hinder, and then
It's
also
both. It's both. I mean, any stage time can be valuable,
Yeah.
but not every stage time is. If you gotta be careful, or else you can train yourself to play to the back of the room, which means basically you're just saying jokes that the other comics will laugh at, but a general audience will not. And if you're not careful, you'll get so used to it that you won't be able to play clubs.
Gotcha. That's interesting, man. That's because it's like you hear a lot about people getting better and like doing more mics, but you also got to think like if you keep on doing the same mics, like, it's also like it's a thing that can either make you or break you. It seems
Right.
Like, as far
Best
as,
thing a comic can do is take it on the road. Go out of town. Even if it's an open mic out of town, take it out of town where you don't know anybody, and then the jokes got to stand on their own merit.
You got any places in mind that for people to try out? To be on the road.
Oh yeah, absolutely. One of my favorites, man. Crackers in Indianapolis on Tuesday nights. Man, it's hard for an open mic, even though it's at a club. It's hard to duplicate the weekend show. Crackers comes really, really close, and the reason why it is most comics are male, their friends are male, and the open mics are playing to males, and they want more shocking humor, the weird stuff. But on the weekend, women make the entertainment decisions for the family, for the couple. You're playing to women. It's a totally different dynamic.
That's interesting.
So jokes. So sometimes people will kill on open mic and not understand why it's not working on the weekend. It's because it's a different audience.
Do you think people would like to hear that kind of tidbit of information if there's somebody who is one that has been kind of like they've kind of got themselves stuck into playing to the crowd? Would it be good for them to be like, hey, you got to start trying to get away from that because it's hurting your audience?
I think so. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Absolutely. I mean, there's just no. That's my opinion. Take it on the road.
Take
If
it
you
on
want
the
to see
road.
what it's like, and go to a town where not only do you not have any comic friends in that town, but you don't even know anybody in that town.
Yeah.
That's the road.
And you think another like just going by yourself is a learning experience? Normally like,
Oh,
hey,
absolutely.
someone tag along with me, but
Absolutely. Well, when I started, there weren't all these bar open mics, and so
Yeah.
you had to go out of town, and so I had like the same couple people that I traveled with week after week, and like on one day of the week I'd go to Dayton, Funny Bone, I'd go to Crackers another week. I mean, I was doing like 3 states a week. I was even going to St. Louis for an open mic,
Yeah.
like every week, because that's what you did back then.
that's wild, man.
So-
That's crazy. And I think in your perspective, man, I try to put myself in your shoes to have all this years of experience and then now seeing it how it's unfolding now
Mm-hmm.
must be in a way kind of aggravating because it's like, hey, I'm, like No,
It's not aggravating at all. If people want to do their thing, go do your thing.
Yeah.
But when you attack me for what I'm doing, man, it's Childish Gambino. Don't be mad because I'm doing me better than you be doing you.
Ah.
Bam!
Look, this is
You know what?
this
How
is
about this? Pick a booth, and you got to find something that you can relate to a song.
Relate to a song.
Pick a booth.
look.
I'll
This,
do it.
this has got to be Jeff's booth. He's got a baseball pitcher, and they labeled it soccer.
Ah,
This is
nice.
soccer.
Hey
pitcher.
now, you're an all-star.
Just
I
like
make
that.
it look so easy. I make it look so easy. Oh, here we go.
Ooh.
They do not sound like it's Oh,
Get it, dude.
it's been a few years. It's been I don't even know if I remember how to hold the bow.
I don't even.
That's not worth $60. How?
Like how full of yourself you got to be? Like, you know, I can open up a booth and
Boards.
put wood in it, and people are going to come by. Like,
Does it freaking burn?
ah,
Can you hold this mic, dude?
sure, this is your show, but I'll do your job. Oh boy.
25 minutes, man. Where?
Yes.
Alright, I'm a little nervous, but I might get this for work. I only wear it at work. What do you think, Chris? Hold on. Ah, no, it's a little cold.
I think this one would be better for you.
out.
This one would be a better fit.
Women of faith. What about this?
Oh yeah, yes.
Someone's like, this is kind of nice, though. It's kind of warm. Only $2.50.
Only $2.50.
This one's more visible.
I'm tempted.
No, that was at a different location. Oh, we're in the way, dog. Oh, Jamie, Austin, this about wraps up the show there, fellas. But
Thanks for having me.
There's a thing I wanted to ask about the April comedy competition.
Right.
Essentially, what is it? What does it like? What's
Okay.
the award or whatever? you
It's
know what I
called
mean?
it's called the High Horse Comedy Competition,
Uh-huh.
and it's a winner take it all, and they get to sit on the high horse for a whole year, and it's basically marketed towards newer comics are either at the MC level or trying to break through to the MC level, because the prizes are a paid week of MC work at the Caravan in Louisville, a week at Crackers in Indianapolis, a Saturday night 2 shows at the Fort Wayne Comedy Club. There's a cash prize that's a percentage. I think it's up to like 120, 140, something like that. So there's going to be some money involved.
Yeah.
And the great thing is there's going to be people watching. You don't have to win to win because there's going to be people watching. It's a chance to get in front of some decision makers and some club influencers and some club owners.
Yeah. And now, for the folks at home who may not know some terminology, Austin, could you tell us like what an MC spot is or what a week is at a club?
Well, I mean, from everything I've experienced and you know, kind of been taught, I mean, they set the tone of the show. They control the show on how it's going to go. They're the first to go up. They're busy making the announcements. They're making sure, how I feel like they're making sure the feature and the headliners set and good. Anything that they need, you know, and all that. And really, I mean, the show's going to go how the MC's going to take it.
Right. And a week is generally Thursday through Saturday, but there are clubs that have, you know, all different variations, but most common is Thursday through Saturday.
Well, nice. Well, fellas, I can't wait to be on the stage with y'all in
Right.
February 6th through the 8th.
That's right.
Yep, it's going to be a good time. Thanks for coming out, fellas.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff.
See ya.